I ordered a t-shirt from my boy Joe at Vera Pasta, and because he's a great dude, he sent me some stuff to work with, right? So here he has his beautiful bronze cut rigatoni, or mezze rigatoni, because it's a slightly smaller. And then he has his beautiful spicy Calabrian sauce. I have never tasted any of these, so we're gonna work with it real quick. One of the most important things when you're looking at this guy, right, is if you look at the package, right? First off, right up top, right here, bronze cut. You always wanna buy pasta that's bronze cut, right? You should never buy anything that's Teflon cut, plastic cut, should always be bronze cut. Second most important thing, slow dried. This means that they let it dry for over a day or two, as opposed to just a few hours. And you can tell by just looking at the pasta itself, you can see all these little divots in here. Those little divots will break off right into the water, and then all those little pieces will also end up using to thicken the sauce. It's gonna be delicious. Let's cook it real quick. So we're gonna try the sauce first because we don't know what it needs. So nice job, Joe, on making sure that this guy stays closed. All right, that's always a good sound. That means it was sealed correctly. I'll give this guy a little taste. It says spicy Calabrian. Calabrian chilies are normally spicy. Let's see. Ooh. Joe, that's delicious, my guy. If you don't mind, I'm gonna add a couple other ingredients, all right? Some of my favorite things. So one of my favorite things to use, I think is very underutilized, is some scallions. I always love garlic, so we'll throw a little bit of garlic in there. Always throw some basil. And I always like to round out a lot of my dishes with butter, Parmesan cheese, and some extra virgin olive oil. So let's cook this guy real quick. All right, water's boiling, right? First thing you do, guys, season your pasta water. Please, for the love of God, always salt your pasta water, okay? Now, as that's salted, we're gonna drop the pasta in, because if you look on the back of his pasta, it says cook 7 to 10 minutes. We're probably gonna cook this about 5. I love really al dente pasta. This is normally for you Americans, but the Italians normally go really, really al dente for this. So while it's cooking, I can get that soft really nice, all right? So we're gonna do probably about, maybe like 2 ounces, I'd say. Maybe a little bit more, because Rachel's hungry, all right? And we'll save this for another time. Now, let's get the sauce going, okay? Get your heat on. Lower the flame, because we don't have to cook this that fast. And I'm gonna get a little bit of oil in here, okay? All right, start with that. As that's going, we'll move this guy over, and we'll start prepping the rest of the stuff, okay? So, I normally like the whites. I'm probably gonna use no, you know what, we'll use the whites on this, all right? We'll save the greens for some garnish after. But I'll take some of these guys. Maybe let's take 3 of these. Take the ends off, and then just go nice fine slice. All right, set that aside. And then you guys know how I do my garlic. I put 2 cloves in and I remove it after, okay? So that's gonna start in there. This will go in later. Why don't we take maybe this guy right here. We'll do a nice bias cut so we can garnish with this later. So we'll just do this. And we'll set this guy aside. We'll use that, we'll put that on top after. We'll set that aside for now. And then obviously, guys, you never throw this stuff away. We could always utilize it later. So we'll leave that there for now. So let's give this pasta a stir real quick. All right, that's gonna cook. Now we're gonna start to brown our garlic, all right? You can start seeing that guy really starting to come together and starting to brown. We'll turn this guy down a touch because we want this to go nice, low, and slow. Oh yeah, that pasta's good. Joe, nice job on that pasta, my guy. For real, really nice job. All right, now take a little bit of butter. Save that for after, maybe a nice little, small little piece. Leave that for now. All right, let's take a look at this garlic. How's it looking? Good, probably another second or 2. We can pull that guy out. So what I like to normally do, like, so I take this garlic out right now, but that doesn't mean that that garlic's garbage, right? What you could do is take this, smash it up nice, add in some butter, and then you can put that on some toast. That'd be really delicious. All right, scallions in, right? Throwing a basil leaf in there. That's gonna start getting all that flavor going really nice. Cut for 1 second. All right, now that we got some flavor going on in there, now we'll add Joe's sauce, all right? So let's start with, not a ton, you don't need a ton of this. Remember, it's already got some spice. Ooh, that smells good. You know what? Go a little bit more. What I do want. I want to have a little bit more saucy. Let's put that down nice. All right. Turn the heat down. All right, so as that's going, clean up this beautiful jar if you want to use this again later. All right, and then we're gonna check that pasta. So let's take a look. Ooh, that's looking good to me. So we're gonna go right in. A little bit of that pasta water is a good thing. All right, now the sauce and the pasta, we're gonna get that nice. All right, we're gonna give this a taste. Ooh, that's good. So his sauce was already seasoned. I didn't have to add any seasoning because my pasta water is nice and seasoned as well. Now we're gonna give this a little taste, see where we're at in the pasta. Almost. What I like to do before I finish any of my pastas, all right? First things first, a couple nubs of butter, nice helps mellow everything out. Fresh basil goes in at the last second. And then we're gonna hit this with a little bit more of that extra virgin and a little Parmesan cheese. All right. Now, you know, mix this all together. That's for me. Oh yeah. All right, time to plate this. All right. Then, I don't know about you guys, but I always like a little more extra cheese on here. A little bit of cheese on top. And then here's those scallions from before. Just like that. All right, and then we're gonna try this. Joe, thank you so much. Vera pasta, dude, that pasta looks incredible. Let's give it a taste. See how I did. Try not to burn my face off. Incredible, dude. Perfectly al dente. Knocked out of the park, man.